Hi guys, my name is Krina and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a lot of fun because we're finally setting up our home for the holidays and we're going to put up our Christmas tree tonight, and our theme for this year is red and gold. So super excited to see how it all turns out, and we're possibly going to be creating some ornaments as well. We got this beautiful 6.5 feet Christmas tree from Walmart and it's time to unbox it. But before we go ahead, let's open this bottle of mulled wine. It has become a tradition for the past few years where we serve ourselves a nice hot glass of wine while we're setting up our house for the holidays. So now it's time to unbox the tree. The tree comes in 3 different sections where we're supposed to set up the base first, and we usually end up taking a lot of time during this process because it's very important to fluff out each and every branch. We start off by setting up the legs of the tree first, and then we work on each and every branch individually just to make sure that the tree looks nicely fluffed out and voluminous. We absolutely enjoy this process because we put up our favorite Christmas playlist on Spotify. We're sipping our glass of wine, and just like that, our tree is all good to go and ready to decorate. Okay, so now we're gonna decorate the tree, for which we have gold and red ornaments. I got 2 boxes of these, so we have 100 ornaments. I think there are 50 in each. And we have a star. How pretty is this? And we have 2 options for a tree skirt. We will discuss that in a bit. Let's just do the ornaments first. So I was wrong. There were 100 pieces in this box and it was crazy because I honestly thought it's gonna come with the strings attached on it. Clearly it did not, and I spent the evening attaching strings on each and every one of them while Jahan was hanging them on the tree. So there are 10 more left. I did all of these. I literally had to put a plastic wire on all of them. That was a task, and I'm covered in glitter, but the tree looks so good. Finally, we wrap the ribbon around the tree and it brings this entire look together. As for the tree skirt, I bought 2 different options. I absolutely love the white one, but after putting it around the tree, I think the red one looks better, so we're just gonna stick to that. So it's time to put up the star. After putting this one on, I realized it looks too white. I do want to look for a golden star, but for now, we're just gonna work with this one. So we decorated this tree till 2 a.m. last night because I literally had to tie the strings on each and every ornament. I really did not know that these ornaments did not come with the strings attached. That was pretty exhausting because we put up close to 100 ornaments, but I still feel like we need more stuff. Maybe like flowers or something more red because I think it's looking too gold right now. And since the tree is pre-lit, we haven't added any more lights, so we're gonna get more fairy lights because it's looking too dull right now. So yeah, we're just gonna go to Walmart or Dollarama or any other store just to see what we find. So we made our first stop at Michael's, and honestly, just look at this. They have some amazing stuff here. They have a huge variety of ornaments in every color possible. We found the most beautiful red berries and red flowers, and this is all the stuff that we purchased. Just look how beautiful all of this looks. Okay, so now we're gonna set up the lights first, and that'll be nice because the lights really need to go on the tree now. And luckily we found the one with the green wire. The green wire is great because it's gonna get masked within the tree itself. So yeah, let's see how it turns out. Super excited to add more lights and make the tree look a lot more brighter. Although the tree was already pre-lit, I really needed to add these lights because as you can tell, it made such a huge difference. The tree looks so much more brighter and prettier now. These red elements also made a huge difference. Absolutely loved adding those berries and flowers because they added the perfect amount of red to the overall decor. And I finally found my star, so I replaced the old one with this beautiful gold one, and it works so well with everything. Adding the fairy light really made a huge difference because the tree looks a lot more brighter now. Apart from that, I also want to add some of my macrame ornaments, and in case you guys don't know, I do have a macrame business where I make a lot of macrame coasters, keychains, just like decor and accessories, and I also have a lot of Christmas ornaments. So let me show you two of my favorite ones. The first one is this snowflake, and the second one is this wreath. I have a bunch of different styles, and this is what some of my products look like. I have them in 4 different colors: pink, white, gray, and brown, and there is so much to choose from. So if in case you are looking for macrame ornaments, make sure to check out my website because I have so many different products to choose from, and I also teach. So in case you want to learn how to make these pieces, I also have some DIY kits on my website. It comes in a box like this, and it comes with everything you need to make these ornaments. I'm super excited to introduce this to you because you guys can get your hands on the same ornaments that I have, and you can also learn how to make them. So now let's go and put up some of these macrame ornaments on my tree. I just love how all of these macrame ornaments just bring the entire look together. And apart from that, I also wanted to make my own ornaments this year. I really wanted to try my hands at laser, and I'm so excited to finally do this today, all thanks to X Tools. So X Tools sent me this amazing laser machine, and they have a bunch of different kinds on their website, so make sure to check it out. I got the 20-watt one, which is a higher watt, and this was super easy to set up. It literally took me less than half an hour to set the whole machine up, and I love how compact the design is, so I can literally put it away when I'm not even using it. So I'm super excited to try my hands at laser for the very first time in my life. I've never done this before, so let's go ahead and make a few ornaments, and I do have a few designs in mind, so let's see how it turns out. I went to the dollar store and I found this pack of wood which is 3 mm thick, and as for the design, I went on Etsy and I searched for macrame laser ornaments, and I found this beautiful snowflake ornament, and instead of designing it, I just went ahead and I bought it because it's less than $2. It was so much easier to do. And then once I downloaded the SVG file, I transferred that into the X Tools software. The software is very straightforward to use. As you can see here, we have different commands like score, engrave, and cut. So you can pick the command you want to give for your design, and then you can pick your material as well. Since I have used a 3 mm sheet of plywood, that's the one that I have selected, and then I go ahead and I process this file. Now this gives me the option to frame the design on the material that I have, and this shows me the exact area in which my design will be cut. Once I'm happy with the placement of the design, I'll go ahead and give the command to start the process of cutting it. The design is being cut so nicely, and it's all thanks to the Air Assist, and I'm going to leave a link to that in the description box below so you can read more about it. But basically it's blowing air around the laser beam so that the edges of the design does not catch on fire or leave any burn marks. Look how amazing the edges look. There are 0 burn marks and it cut through so nicely. And now I'm going to take some macrame cord and attach it to the bottom half of the snowflake to create some fringe. I just fold a piece of string in half, insert it through the snowflake, and pull the 2 ends of the string through the loop. I attached 4 pieces of string, and once I was done, I held on to all the knots and I lightly combed it all out, and I cut it with a pair of scissors to create the perfect fringe. Take another piece of string and insert it through the hole on top of the snowflake and tie a knot. Now add a wooden bead to the strings and secure it in place by tying a knot. And then you're going to create your very final knot to create the hanging for this ornament. I absolutely love how beautiful this ornament looks on my tree. For the second ornament, I went on designbundles.net and typed in layered ornament. I fell in love with the very first design that showed up. It's absolutely beautiful, and I went ahead and I purchased it. And honestly, instead of spending all that time making these designs, it's so much easier to buy them. And after I purchased the design, I was able to download it right away, and I transferred the SVG file on the X Tools software. At first, I deleted all the other designs that I did not want to cut in the moment, and then I clicked on the design that I will be cutting and I gave that command, and once the design was processed, I set the origin to the top left and I framed the design so that I can see exactly where it's going to be cut on the wooden panel. Once I was happy with the framing, I finally started the laser cutting process. Once again, I transferred the SVG file to the Xtool creative space, and then I deleted all the other designs except for the Happy Holidays sign, for which I set the cut setting for the outline and the engrave setting for the text. To set the framing, I set the origin to the top left and I got to see exactly where the design will be cut on my wooden panel. Once I was happy with the framing, I started the laser cutting process. I absolutely love how nice and clean the design is, and there are zero burn marks on the edges. Now I took some white acrylic paint and I painted the surface of the ornament. Once the paint was completely dried off, I flipped it over and applied some glue on that side, and then I stuck this panel to the base of the ornament. Take a piece of string, fold it in half and insert it through the hole on the ornament. Put the two ends of the string through the loop. And then you're going to create your very final knot to create the hanging for this ornament. I absolutely love how beautiful this ornament looks on my tree. I absolutely love how these Christmas ornaments turned out, and this was beyond my imagination. I did not even think I could make something like this on my own. Honestly, the world of laser is so big, there's so much to learn. And in case you're also interested in learning how to laser, I'm gonna leave a link to this exact machine that I have in the description box below, so make sure to check out which one works for you. You can literally make so many pieces like nameplates, Christmas decor, display stands, and you can create your own business and actually earn money. So make sure to check it out, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I absolutely enjoyed it because I got to decorate my own Christmas tree, I got to make my own ornaments, and I'm just super excited for this time of the year because it's just so much more prettier and livelier. In your house, outside, anywhere you go, Christmas is everywhere. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you'll see me very soon in my next one. Stay tuned for that and take care of yourself. Bye.